I'm Hetan Shah, Chief Executive at the British Academy, which is the UK's National Academy for the Humanities and the Social Sciences. And one of our jobs is to take the insights from our disciplines, ranging from history, psychology, geography, sociology, and philosophy, and so on, and bring them to bear on society's big questions. Most recently, we were asked by Sir Patrick Vallance, the Government Chief Scientific Advisor, to take a look at what the long-term societal consequences of the pandemic might be. And we published a big report on that, showing how the long-term social consequences will really take a very long time to work through society. We, in fact, talked about a COVID decade and how inequalities had been both exposed by the pandemic, but solidified and exacerbated. So that gives you a sense of some of the work that we do, but there's many other projects relying on the insights from our humanities and social science disciplines. So thinking back to my time at Birkbeck, I studied a master's in history and politics, and then I was a glutton for punishment, so I went and then did a postgraduate certificate in economics as well. And it was very much led by my personal interests. I wasn't doing it particularly for a job requirement, but it was just, I was interested in learning more and broadening my mind. I used to, at the time I did the master's, work in the city in a law firm, and I would sneak out twice a week at 5:30 in the evening to get to my Birkbeck class at 6, whilst most of my colleagues were toiling at their desk until 9 o'clock. But it was really good, and I'm really glad I did it, partly because it gave me that breadth of perspective, and that then gave me the confidence to leave the law and go on to what I was really interested in, which was social policy and work in a think tank, and that laid the foundations for where I went on to thereafter. When I think back to lessons from my time at Birkbeck, I suppose one of the things that really I learned was just how to absorb huge amounts of information very quickly. And I think any of us who are juggling both a working life and studying part-time, this is a really important skill that you get from studying at a place like Birkbeck. The other thing slightly more mundane was learning how to do really good packed lunches or dinners. I mean, the postgrad certificate in economics was 3 hours a night, 3 nights a week. So I needed a variety of nice food just to keep me going through that. If I were to meet my graduating self now, the thing I would say to myself is, you've studied these subjects out of personal interest in politics, history, and economics, out of your personal interest, but actually, in 20 years' time, you're going to be applying to become the Chief Executive of the Humanities and Social Science National Academy, the British Academy, and this is going to look very good on your CV. So even though you don't know it right now, these subjects will come in handy in the future. So, but that's enough about me. You have done an extraordinary job studying and now graduating in this most weird of times during a global pandemic. And so my message to you is just take a moment to celebrate what you have achieved. We're all going to be on the hamster wheel. You'll be thinking about, let's do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. I've got to find a job. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. But just do take a moment to just pat yourself on the back and say, I've got this far and this is a great achievement. So well done and congratulations.